Deep in the heart of London's Hyde Park, a gruff but lovable basset hound named Barkley has been training for this moment his whole life. He and his human companion, the intrepid young explorer, are about to embark on an exciting treasure hunt. They've scoured old books and historical records to track down the location of Captain Kidd's lost treasure. And finally, they have a lead. As they approach what looks like an abandoned house, Barkley's super sniffers detect something amazing. There's a faint scent of vanilla, nutmeg and cinnamon, and underneath it all, the musky odor of old books. It smells like a library. Apparently, the building isn't abandoned. It's just undergoing some renovations. The workers let them in and point out the room they're looking for. It's at the end of a long corridor with heavy oak doors. Excited, he runs to the window and looks out. He spots a small bird perched on the roof. Its feathers look like polished silver. Another bird flies past. Its feathers are the color of burnished gold. A third bird lands on the window ledge. Could the secret be in the pattern of the suits of armor? Barkley dashes back to the door and looks at the armor in a new light. They aren't just different colors, they form a repeating pattern. Inside, nestled on a bed of velvet, are hundreds of rare and valuable books, including several first editions of classic literature. It's not the treasure he expected, but for a book lover, it could be worth more than all the gold in the world. Like the bird's feathers, the gaps between the patterns are very small, almost invisible. But with keen eyes and a little imagination, Barkley can see it. Its feathers are the dark gray of storm clouds. As soon as Barkley catches sight of the room, his ears perk up. If so, could those suits of armor also be a different color? With renewed determination, Barkley takes a closer look. What's the connection between these grays and the lost treasure? Barkley ponders this as he walks toward the door. Then it hits him. Maybe the answer is in the pattern. Then runs to the last suit of armor and presses his nose against the wall where the patterns meet. The wall gives way, revealing a secret passageway behind it. Inside, on a pedestal made of pure gold, is a magnificent jeweled box. The air around it shimmers with magic, not the color. He races back to the window and looks out again. Sure enough, the one that looked silver is actually a light gray. The one that looked gold is actually a medium gray. The one that looked dark gray is actually a very dark shade of blue. He hears the sound of rustling pages, the smell of old books, and underneath it all, the sweet aroma of freshly baked bread. The workers are due back on site tomorrow, so they'll have to wait until then to get inside. Barkley whines in frustration. He wants to get the treasure now, but there's nothing they can do, so they head home to wait. Could the fabled treasure be a secret stash of rare and valuable books? Barkley's tail wags with delight at the prospect. But before he can get too excited, his human companion is on the phone with someone from the local council. Barkley sniffs the floor, then looks up. Maybe the treasure is in the ceiling. He looks around for something he can stand on. A suit of armor looks promising, but its dented helmet is in the way. Barkley gives it a nudge with his nose, then jumps on top. He stretches his neck and paws up at the ceiling, but there's no sign of treasure. The next day, the explorers are first in line when the building opens. It smells like a library, but where's the treasure? Perhaps the treasure is behind one of these suits of armor, he thinks. Unfortunately, They're all locked up tight and Barkley doesn't know any secret passageways. He jumps off the armor, dejected. Then he notices something odd. All the suits of armor are facing away from him. In the dim light, their backs look a uniform gray. But under closer inspection, each one is a different color. Could the secret be in the shades of gray? Barkley wonders. Do the colors of those birds match the shades of gray here? Barkley wonders. But there's still no sign of the treasure. Each bird's feathers form a perfect geometric pattern, just like the tessellation of a honeycomb. He barks furiously. Barkley's heart pounds as he slowly opens a box.